In this video, you're going to master how to play Ashokan Farewell without the need for any sheet music, be you a complete beginner or an intermediate. So make sure to watch all the way to the end so you do not miss any piece of it. Let's get straight into it. Right, so before we put all the notes on the board and we start learning it, I'm going to play just a little piece of it for you to give you an idea of what it's going to sound like when we put all the notes together. So you might have heard the song before. So it goes. And then that repeats and so on. Okay, so now let's learn this song, right? So we're in key of D major. So if you're part of this channel, you know already, apart from giving you just the notes, we'll let you know a little bit of theory behind it, which is what's going to help you play other songs as well and not just this one. It's better than just showing you the fingers, this finger, that finger, and not telling you what those fingers are. I believe that's not helping you. So in this case, we're in D major. So we say a song is based in a key when that song is using most of the notes of that scale. So in this case, it's going to be the D major scale. So our D major scale, we have D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and then D. Put an apostrophe to that D to show that those are the higher versions of note. So if we continue E, F sharp, we're going to have apostrophe showing that those are higher. Right, and if we're going this way, we have our C sharp. We put a comma to this one to show that these are the lower versions of the note, to differentiate them from these ones we have here. Good, so our D major scale is going to go from this D here to this D right there. So let's do just that, because these are going to be the notes we're going to have in the song. If we can do this comfortably, you're halfway through the song, trust me. Let's go. We have our D, open string, first finger E, second finger F sharp, third finger G, then open string A, first finger B, second finger C sharp. Keep in mind the space between the fingers, and then third finger very close to that, that's D. So if we put that together, we have, and we could do that backwards. It's very important that you can do that before we start learning the notes of the song, and even move further up the octave or back down. We're gonna go back a little bit. So we have D, we have C sharp, a raised third finger on the G, then we have B, then we have our first finger A. If we keep going that way, we have, which is the high D right there, then E, then first finger F sharp, and G, and so on. So do that scale, play with either sides of the octave, and now let's learn the notes of the song. Right, so here on the board we have the notes to the song. Don't get scared yet, they're very easy. We're gonna learn it part by part, and you're gonna realize how easy this song actually is. Just a reminder, you see those notes with apostrophe, those are our higher notes, right? We're gonna show you now, and these ones with commas, for example, these are our lower notes. Right, so we're gonna try just that first line you have there. So we have our A, and we have our C sharp. So I'm gonna play first line, and then we're gonna learn. We have, let's do just that slowly. That's just this part. We have A, C sharp, D, C sharp again, B, A, F sharp, keep going, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, and then the B, second finger on the G. Then continue to the second line. They have commas, so lower note B again. High D, high F sharp, first finger on the E, very close. Good, and that times 2 right there means we go back to do this same thing again, but the second time, instead of doing this 4, we're gonna do this 1 right on that. So let's do that. We have, A's now. C sharp. Good, and that's it for that first part. Take things slowly. Even if this happen to be faster than you can handle, you could go even slower than this pace we are right now. Let's move it on. If you're looking forward to learn vibrato, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel. I'm preparing something that is going to change your vibrato journey forever. Even if you had tried vibrato before and you're not able to do it, what I'm bringing out very soon is going to change your life when it comes to vibrato, right? So make sure you subscribe right there so you're tuned and you know exactly when that's going to come out. Let's get back into this song. Right, so we have the next phrase, which we have F sharp and G. The high D, keep going. The lower B we talked about, G, and then A. Next line, and then C. That's not C sharp, so very close to your B. F sharp, A. Last line. Good, so you could even go slower than that. I'm gonna do this part again at usual speed. So once you've put the note together, you could play with that as a small play along. So we have good. So only do that once you're comfortable, when you put the note together and all that. If you're looking for more popular songs to play for weddings and fun events, I know you might have heard me say this in my previous videos, but I would not say it again if I did not know how much you are going to benefit from it. So I've compiled notes to popular songs that I cannot post on here on YouTube, right? So those tutorials, 20 of the most popular songs, they're available right there in the description, right? So make sure you get your hands on it. You're gonna have tutorials like this. You're gonna have some simple things I'll add to it, like slides to make it more fancy. You're going to have slow play along, right? Digital play along that you can download. So after practicing, you could play along with that. So make sure you get your hands on that, available in the description right now. The next thing for you to do now is learn how to present this. So if you're struggling with things like performance anxiety, I've made a video on that. It's gonna be on screen. Or if you want to learn more simple songs, they're gonna be here on the screen. Like I mentioned, you're not going to have advanced songs like Perfect by Ed Sheeran, Thinking Out Loud, Rockabye. You're not gonna have those on screen here. Those are available in the description. But watch any of this and go do the work, and I'll see you here in the next video. Go do it.